rage like real. I ain't taking L's in Madden all year.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Rage Rail. So today's video, I want to show you guys this nice cover 3 and cover 2 beater from Strong Close in Madden 23. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go in and sub and turn those post notifications on. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Now, before I get into anything, you guys already know I'm doing CFL for current gen PS4. If you're on current gen PS4, you're interested in joining CFL, make sure you go to my website, allthingsmadden.com. The link is in the description. And also, if you want an ebook, you can check out the ebooks I already have made on my website, allthingsmadden.com. In the ebook section, I have about 14 different formations. And if you want me to make you a personal formation, so for example, if you want to run Strong Close and you want more setups, you would just go on my personal ebook section that's in the ebook tab, and then you would request me to do this formation, and it would be uploaded right into your account once I put it together for you. So if you're interested in that, link is in the description, allthingsmadden.com. So anyways, it's going to get started with this video. So for this Strong Close setup, I told you guys already, a subscriber of mine who has a Twitter account, he actually messaged me on Twitter, and we were kind of talking back and forth about different plays and different formations, and he was sharing formations and sharing unique setups for me, just to give to you guys. So shout out to him. I've already shouted him out in a couple other videos, but you know, I like to stay transparent on this channel, and I don't mind giving credit. So if you ever want me to do a setup for you, or if you have a setup and you want me to post it, I definitely will do that, or do a scheme with the setup just like I've been doing. So if you ever want to, you're more than welcome to message me on any of my social medias that are in the description, or if not, I'll always cook them up for you guys. You guys know that. So anyways, for real, let's dive into it. So for personnel, you want to have your two fastest receivers here. So what I'm gonna do is actually put Romeo Doubs here, and I'm gonna put Christian Watson here. So that's how I like to do it. Now, I like the Packers too. Now, I am in the Packers offensive playbook, also in the Packers offense. Now, I like to put two running backs. So I really love this scheme with the Packers because you have two great running backs that's in the backfield, and you have two fast receivers who can win against man coverage. And we also have Robert Tonyan at tight end, who actually is a pretty decent tight end. So, and you got A-Rod too. So of course, you know, you got the whole package, and you got a pretty okay offensive line. You know, not like super solid, but they're okay to run the ball with. So really great, actually. So what the play we're going to talk about right here is going to be wide trail for cover 3, and to beat cover 2, I love FL drive. So I'm going to show you guys both of those, and then we're going to hop into some gameplay. So let's go to wide trail. Now, most of the time when you come out in a under center type of offense, you're either going to get 3-4, or you may get 3-3-5 normal sometimes, or you mostly will get 3-3-5 or 3-3 cub. They're both the same thing. Now my opponent, I won't even get into that. We'll talk about that during the game. So anyways, cover 3, and I want to show you cover 2. So let's go ahead and get started. Now what I'm gonna do is back the ball up. Now when you run this, remember the play is wide trail, and you want the person running that unique streak. So if you see right here, the little unique streak, you want him to be on the wide side of the field. So for this setup, it's super simple, but it's really effective. All you want to do is take Aaron Jones, you want to motion him out, and you want to put him on a drag route. Now, I mentioned this in Madden's past, that these drag routes, what they do is they pull down thirds. I don't know why it does that, but they have to be in a certain spot, and this is one of those times where they're in the right spot, especially with this particular route. So anyways, enough talking. You guys are going to see it right here. So notice how he just kind of glitch forward, and we're going to have just the easiest throw in the world that we can ever make for a one-play touchdown, and it'll work like that every single time. So all you do, again, just motion them out wide, put triangle on the drag, and then that's all we're going to do. Now I'm going to show you what happens if they base in line. I'll show you all that because you probably are curious, like, is there something that they can do to stop it? Now obviously they can stop it with, you know, putting a guy in the middle, not the middle third. They deep half that guy, obviously that stop it. But just kind of showing the things people will try before they do that. They may try pressing, and so let me kind of show you what happens if they press. And also, if you're worried about getting blitz, all you gotta do is block your running back. And personally, I wouldn't block my tight end because I really like that route. That's just me personally. But if they press, it doesn't get open as you like. That's one thing that I did notice with this. Now, this is all Madden practice mode, so all pro may be a little different. As you guys know, most online games are played on all pro, but in all Madden, when you press, it's really hard to actually get that open. So just so you can know that, okay? So just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So we'll try it again here. So notice how right there they actually give us the great animation. So it really just depends on EA. I hate saying that, but this is one of those plays that depend on EA, because you seen we just ran it the first time and it didn't get open, and then we just ran it again and it got open. So the only difference between that time and this time is that they just kind of did a little glitch right here, and that does happen, but it doesn't happen like super consistently. So here we'll run it one more time, and then after this I want to show you cover 2, the cover 2 dot I want to show you, and then we'll get right into gameplay. So let's see if they're gonna make him glitch out this time. So notice how he started to. Okay, so right there, you can still float it, by the way. That's why you want your fastest player there. But if you notice, he started to kind of glitch, basically. So here, we'll take a look at it and show you. So kind of pay attention. So notice how he bumps into him. And sometimes this is practical. Sometimes they do this in game. It really just depends on what your opponent's doing. But for the most part, they aren't really going to bump like this for the most part. But if they do, this should be your fastest player. So what's going to happen is that the cornerback's going to be in a trail technique, and you should be able to get separation by just throwing this ball out there. And I just want to show you that pressing that the safety will never get there also. So that's the only thing that's important. Now, another setup that I do like, so maybe if you're not sure if it's cover 3, but you still kind of want to have a read progression, I would just take circle and put them on a drag. So I'll run double drags, and normally I would block my running back like this. So for example, if square wasn't open, we could look at circle, or we can look at X right there. So you know, you just got reads to make, so in case a user tries to use their safety or some crazy stuff like that, right? So next thing I want to show you is this cover 2 bomb and FL drive, and what we're gonna do is audible to cover 2. Now for this one, I really do like to have my receiver right here to the wide side. This one. Now technically, there's 2 ways we can run this. The first way is if you want to kind of disguise what you're doing, you can take this guy and motion him out, put him on a comeback route, and you can actually technically run it just like this. It's just not as effective. You have to throw this ball literally on the money. So you literally have to throw that ball on the money. You can't afford to be even a second late, or you're throwing a pick, okay? But that's if you want to disguise it, because this scheme is geared around motions, okay? Like when you run strong close. So let's go back to FL drive. Let's go back to cover 2. So the way I prefer you to run it is just take a square. You want to motion them out, and you want to take circle, put them on an out route, and you need to smart route it to where it's ran at least 10 yards. Now at this point, if I get time in the pocket, watch what happens to a square. We're gonna have just an easy lane that we can throw that pass, and that will be open literally every single time versus cover 2 every time. And I'll show you one more time, and after that we're gonna get right into gameplay. So we're gonna take didn't mean to do that, my bad. We're not even the right play, huh? So let's go ahead and go to controller won't let me. Not this play either. We're gonna go to FL drive. There we go. And we're gonna motion that guy out, circle on the out route, smart route is out route, and all you need is time on this play. You don't need a ton of time. You can tell, you just need time. So just notice how you can even throw that ball earlier if you want to. So really love that play. But without further ado, man, let's go on and dive right into this game. So unfortunately, my opponent did nothing but run man coverage, so I wasn't able to actually get solid gameplay. So what we're gonna do is just kind of go through everything. We'll talk about everything, but just know we wasn't able to get solid gameplay like we'd like, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work anyway. So anyways, my opponent was playing kind of weird. Also, one thing I just realized, my mic wasn't as close to me as I thought, so we're gonna kind of move it. It may be louder, it may not, I'm not sure, but my mic wasn't close, so I do apologize for the first half of the video if the audio was kind of hard to hear, but I'll adjust it when I'm editing the video. But anyways, my opponent played kind of weird. He basically ran the ball, excuse me, he ran this, I think it was, I want to say it was $326 is what it seems like, and I don't know why my opponent would run this versus strong close, because it's not a good defense versus strong close, because of this reason that you just see me did here. As what's crazy is I started lagging, and I knew I wasn't tripping, and that message kept popping up all throughout the game. But the good thing about strong close is that if somebody wants to run this particular defense, you could literally just run the ball every single play, like legit every single play. If this was like a game where I wasn't recording, maybe I would do that. But a lot of times when I record gameplay, I want to show you guys a lot of passing concepts and stuff. It's just not as fun just doing this the whole time. It's just, a lot of people like doing it. I'm not a runner, man. I tried. I promise you I tried. But I really thought I was going to lag out for most of this game, because he got the ball first. and I ended up getting a turnover, and then we ended up driving. We got the ball in, the goal line area, kind of about 10 yards outside the goal line. But anyways, I could have easily just, kept spamming the run, which I know I'm doing right now because I'm in the goal line. But third and goal, I was like, okay, I ran the ball about 3 times in a row. I was wondering if he's going to start run committing. And it was also hard playing, like I said, because I didn't really have full control like I wanted, because every other play, they kept lagging and getting a little message. But right here, what I was thinking about was just trying to hit the ball quick, because I figured he'd be playing press man. And so I'm not, I'm trying to wonder what route I want over the middle. So I decided to go with the angle route by the tight end over the middle. And I was going to put 2 zigs on the field so I could read it and see who wins their man. But he ended up run committing, and I don't know how that's not a catch. Normally they let you catch the ball as soon as they come out. As soon as they get done with their break, they normally let you catch it, especially with A-Rod. So I don't know. I thought that was crazy. So 4th and goal, man. We definitely should have scored already, but sometimes things happen. So now we have to get in the end zone. If we don't get in the end zone, we're basically just going to it's like restart the game, because he did get the ball first. So it wasn't too necessary to get in there. But we are going to go ahead and get in, because I didn't run that outside toss this whole time. And this is why this offense is good, because you can really just sit here and run the ball just as much as you want until somebody changes their defense. And see, me, like I said, you guys already know before, I'm a content creator. So I need to show you guys some passing concepts. I need to show you guys, how good the passing plays are. You guys can run the ball. You wouldn't be watching my channel if all I did was run the ball, or just show you good run plays. You guys wouldn't watch my channel. So that's why right here, I love that post route. So that's mesh post. It's still a great play, and it's in most playbooks. Now, wide trail is not in most playbooks. I know it's in the Packers. That's why I did the Packers offense. But I'm not sure if wide trail is in any other playbooks. And this guy right here, he just wanted to run straight man cover. He tried to use a blitz that time. Kind of good decision, but he should have pulled up when he seen my running back blocking. So I guess that's on him. And right here, I hurried up offense. I was not worried if he ran committed at all, because we're on the 1 yard line and he is not in a run heavy formation. So we're going to be able to win our matchups, if that makes sense. So I just didn't understand why he was playing like this, like the way he was playing. So he did throw a pick right there. And this circle route is actually really, it can be really good against man coverage. It all depends on who you have running it. So I wanted to test it out on the cornerback. Now, I didn't know if Dobbs would be able to win, so I wanted to motion him out to give him a better chance on the route. But they didn't block properly, and I just got a little spooked, so I just decided to roll out, and we'll just take our yards right there. So we just took our little 1 yard. So like I said, man, if you run this offense and you're facing somebody who's running this style of defense, just run the ball every single play. Like, there is absolutely no reason to even want to pass the ball, especially since he's using a middle linebacker. Like, look at those gaps. Now, I wasn't able to get as much yards as I like, but look at those gaps. You really can't ask for any more better gaps than that. So I could have ran halfback tackle. I could have ran the dive. I could have ran a toss. So many options. So right here, this is one of my favorite man beaters. It's a meta setup for sure, but it's the one that's necessary. So X or circle, and you can tell right there, I could have just marched down the field running that, because his defense he was running, it's just the worst defense you can run versus strong close. And no disrespect to him at all, no disrespect. But yeah, this is just one of the worst, and the reason why it's one of the worst is because you just don't get good run shoots like on the runs. So that's just why I say that. So I really thought my opponent would have switched it up, but I guess he's just determined to live or die by his by his nickel or dime man coverage, whichever one, or dollar. I'm not sure which formation it is. It could be nickel. Nah, that has to be 3-2-6. It has to be dollar. That's what it looks like, because there's 2 slot corners. Yeah, that's dollar. But mesh post is one of my favorites versus man coverage, and I decided to run it stock because every now and again, it's good to run it stock, especially with his user. His user is being very aggressive with the drag routes, so that's why I just decided to run it stock. Normally, I don't run play stock, but mesh post is one of the rare ones that you actually can run stock, and I like stock. Now, right here, I actually wanted square, but then he actually called a timeout, and for some reason, I don't know, maybe it was his game, maybe he was tired playing, I don't really know, but all I do know is that he basically quit the game. But that's gonna wrap up for this video. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Ray Jarrell, and I'm out.